Yeah, you gotta love Monday Night Football. It sucks when you can't watch the Bears on Sunday and you gotta watch the Colts go 0-9 and but hey, you know what? The Bears are playing tonight. I'm pumped. I'm ready.
8:30 kickoff. It's gonna be a good game. I know it's gonna be tough. I mean,
I think Philly's got the upper hand though. I really do.
It's gonna be a close game.
It'll be a battle for sure.
Oh yeah,
be interesting.
They have Michael Vick. He's only 1-4 against the Bears in his career.
Yeah,
the Bears have Mike Vick's number. We'll have to see.
That's true. And under Lovie Smith on Monday night games, the Bears are 6-2.
Yeah,
little side stat there.
Yeah.
Let's move into NFL picks. Last week, Mike, you were 4-0.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Monday Night Football. Who you have? Philly.
I have Philly winning. Sorry guys.
And overall, you're 26-8. Becca, when you were here 2 weeks ago, you went 3-2. So you're overall 3-2. I know you're not in the hunt of things, but it's always fun to keep host tallies. And then I was 3-1 last week, and I have the Bears for Monday night, and I am 26-8. So Mike, you did gain the game on me, and Monday night is going to be
we'll have to see. This is the tiebreaker.
Be the decider right now to who goes ahead. First game up, first Thursday night game of the season, Oakland at San Diego. Can Phillip Rivers versus Carson Palmer, who wins?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I think the question is Darren McFadden. He's been injured. I don't know. It's up to whether he plays or not.
Yeah.
I think, because he didn't play this week.
He did not play.
No, he did not. It's up to McFadden, I think. If he plays, Oakland wins, and if he doesn't, San Diego's got a shot, but I'll take Oakland's chances.
Yeah, I'm going to go same with Oakland.
I'm going to go with San Diego.
Right.
Carson's, he's I think still...
He has shines of greatness,
but he's still got the couch potato look on.
Yeah, he does.
So I'm going to go with Phillip Rivers, and it's in San Diego, so a little home cooking for them too. Third game, Jacksonville at Indianapolis. Do the Colts sucking for luck? Who are sucking for luck? Do they get their first victory, Mike?
They do. Jacksonville's an absolute joke. Jack Del Rio, cuts David Garrard right before the season starts and basically gives up his season. They're 2-6. They're atrocious. Ryan Mallett, you're not good as a rookie. I think Indy's going to pull out their first win.
I agree. It's at Indy. They're hurting for a win. I think this is probably one of their best chances left in the season for a win.
I agree. I mean, granted, it's a weak division team.
Yeah.
Weak division rival. This game could be a terrible bowl. Toilet bowl.
Yeah.
But I think the Colts can pull it out. And I think they get their first win, and it's still a race between Miami. I mean, you got Jacksonville, among other teams, sucking for luck.
Yep.
So we'll see how that still transpires. Third game, New Orleans Saints at Atlanta in a big matchup.
Drew Brees.
Wow, that was a
Drew Brees. Yeah, this guy's got over 3,000 yards this year. He's on pace for $6,000?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nuts. I'm picking Drew Brees.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with New Orleans. They've been tough on the. It's gonna be tough on the road in Atlanta, but they need to win on the road if they want to advance.
The Saints just seem so fast indoors and on turf.
Yep,
that's true.
I mean, they're going down to Atlanta indoors.
Georgia Dome.
Yep.
Indoors. I mean, you just see the speed
Darren
on this
Sproles. They just got Marcus Colston. Everybody.
Jimmy Graham, Lance Moore, Devery Henderson. Is it Marquise Colston?
Marcus Colston.
Marcus Colston.
Endless amount of talent on that team.
I mean, now you know why Drew Brees is over 3,000 yards.
Yeah.
Fourth game, big game, Sunday afternoon game, 4:15 game start time. Detroit at Chicago. Tainer, who you got?
I'm taking the Bears. Soldier Field is one of the toughest places to play on the road. Bears fans are always loud. It's getting colder and colder, and Detroit's used to play in that beautiful little dome they have, Ford Field, where Matthew Stafford can not worry about getting his hands cold and stuff like that. They're coming in Chicago, and they're going to get beat.
Yep. I think the Bears want that one back from Detroit earlier this season. I think they're going to win.
I think it's a great revenge game for the Bears. Fifth and final game, New England Patriots at New York Jets. Jets, Mike.
Jets. I like the Jets. The past 2 weeks, Tom Brady had some decent stats last week, but defenses have figured out how to contain Brady. You rush up the middle and you send all your linebackers back into zone coverage, tight zone coverage, not a cover 2, like a cover 4, cover 6.
Right.
I mean, literally everybody takes a little zone right there, and they can't throw those little slants that make the Patriots offense go. Yeah. And Jets are one of the best defenses in the NFL. I think they're going to win.
Yep, exact same. I think the Jets are going to take that one.
I think, the Jets are, the Patriots are in a little funk right now. I mean, granted, they had a heartbreaking loss at home to the Giants. I think they lose to another New York team, and that's the Jets. I'm picking the Jets.
Yep.
Mike, take us a break.
All right, we're going to take a short break. Up next, Headline Crossfire. You're listening to Sports Night on WCCR.
You are listening to Purdue's #1 sports talk radio show, Sports Night on WCCR, Extreme College Radio.
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
Girl, I've been all over the world looking for you. I'm known for taking what I think I deserve, and you're overdue. And if you listen, you can hear me through the radio, in that bright white noise. What I've been missing in my life, what I've been dreaming of. You'll be that girl, you'll be that girl, you'll be
Everything you want, so let me get it out there. I'm the baddest baby in the atmosphere. Tell me what you want, so we can do just what you like.
You make me feel good. 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 Get a little closer to me, girl, and you'll understand. 'Cause if you want a guy that knows what you need, well, then I'm your man. And if I listen, I can hear you through my radio, in that bright white noise. What I've been missing in my life, what I've been dreaming of. You'll be that girl, you'll be that girl, you'll be
Everything you want, so let me get it out there.
Hey, this is Nick, and I'm a political science major here at Purdue. You're listening to Sports Night on WCCR, Extreme College Radio.
Back to Sports Night. It's time for Headline Crossfire.
All right, first topic up, and it's kind of an interesting one. 2 top Penn State officials charged with covering up allegations of an explosive child sex abuse scandal related to former defensive coordinator Jerry Sandusky vacated their position Sunday after an emergency meeting at the university's Board of Trustees. Penn State Athletic Director Tim Curley requested to be placed on administrative leave so he could devote his time needed to defend himself against perjury and other charges. Gary Schultz, Vice President for Finance and Business, will step down and go back into retirement. What's going on with Penn State and these big time allegation deals?
I mean, this is kind of terrifying. I mean, usually it's money stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of these, problems in the NCAA right now, it's all about money
and players.
I mean, this is scary stuff. I mean, child sex abuse?
Yeah,
That's serious.
I mean, what's going on? That's terrifying. I'm glad that all these guys are getting out of there. I mean, I think they're just kind of trying to leave before it hits the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's definitely scary that they try to cover it up, too. I mean,
Yeah,
I think that's even worse.
That's serious stuff. I mean, money's one thing, but like this kind of stuff,
yeah.
It should not be happening.
I mean, I'm glad they kind of went out on their own terms. I don't understand why the Penn State Athletic Director Tim Curley requested to be paid for this. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where, just step down now. I mean, it's, when you're mentioned with these kind of scandals, it's kind of terrifying as a parent, sending their child, their kid to this school.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's not, this happened, I think, believe about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just a scary thing, and you know what? It's kind of freaky. I mean, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Just kind of.
It's just odd. Everyone has their own perks. But I don't know. It is.
Why they covered it up is just beyond me.
Yeah,
that's the last thing you should cover up.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Next headline.
Deemed the game of the century, number 1 LSU took on number 2 Alabama this past Saturday in an SEC battle. LSU's Drew Alleman kicked a 25-yard field goal in overtime to lead LSU to a 9-6 victory over Alabama, which missed 4 field goals and squandered another scoring chance by throwing a goal line interception. So the question is, did this game live up to its expectation?
Absolutely. I mean, we knew this was going to be a defensive game, and 9-6 proves it. I remember we were all complaining after the Penn State game that Purdue special teams is the reason why they lost. I mean, this is a perfect example of what it really means to have your special teams lose you the games.
Those were bad kicks.
Oh, terrible. So, I mean, granted, Alabama should have won, but at the end of the day, it was a defensive blasting the whole game. 9-6. Only, field goals were the reason why teams scored.
Yeah.
Great game to watch. I watched it. It was awesome.
I mean, for people who thought, it didn't live up to the expectation, you're just crazy. You're probably just ticked that your team wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
Because this game was all they talked about the last 2 weeks on ESPN, CBS Sports, all the news anchors out there. This is going to be a defensive battle. I think me and Mike both predicted a 12-9 game. We were close to score. I mean, it was just a field goal game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we said, Alabama had the game in their hands a lot.
Yeah.
Those, 3 or 4 missed field goals? 4 missed field goals.
Yeah.
And then, those were all just putrid kicks.
Yeah.
You just say that right
horrific.
now. And then that interception that just cost them. I mean, both teams were making mental mistakes out offensively, and then the defense was there just to shut the door on any momentum that the team got, the opposing team got on turnovers.
Yeah. And then the BCS standings came out, and I about killed somebody because why the heck is Alabama ranked number 3 now when you've got 2 undefeated teams in Stanford and Boise State behind them? And I know everybody always argues, you got, Boise State, you got to play big teams if you want to be in the national championship. That's a bunch of garbage. Yeah. They get screwed over every year because, Alabama could go like 7-3 and they'll still put them in the national championship game because the BCS is biased towards SEC teams, and it's an absolute joke. Yeah. But that's, I not a fan.
Well, the good thing is, right now, Alabama can't be in the SEC championship game because I believe both teams are from the West.
Right.
Yep. And so, since pending LSU wins out, they're in for the West.
So that could have been Alabama's chance right there. Yeah. They could have just ruined it for themselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they were saying this is the national championship.
Yeah, basically, this is who's going to be in it.
This is one of the teams. Yeah, one of the 2 teams that's going to be in it.
Yeah, I think Alabama blew it.
Right, they definitely did. I mean, 4 missed field goals and then the interception.
Yeah. I mean, we all agree this was a game of the new century. Again, it's only 2 years old, but maybe of the new millenniums thus far.
Could be. Hey, well, I don't know. Are you going to match up to that Texas USC national championship game?
That wasn't during the regular season.
But it's still the best game, right?
Yeah, I mean, overall, I could see your point. But
overall, greatest games. But regular season game, absolutely.
Any final word, guys?
What do you think, Mike?
I'm ready for basketball on Friday.
Basketball Friday.
That's going to be awesome.
Mackey Madness.
I'm just excited to see it packed. The first 2 exhibition games is a little empty in there. I'm ready to get the
hey, it's a Friday night.
The real atmosphere of Mackey back.
Friday, go to the game, then go to the bars afterwards.
That's right.
There you go. Mike, wrap it up.
All right. Next time. There's the music.
There it is.
Cue Chelsea Dagger. All right. Next time on Sports Night, we will break down and analyze Purdue football game against Ohio State, as well as the men's basketball game against Northern Illinois.
Yep.
We'll look back at Week 10 of the NFL. Remember to find us on Facebook at SportsNight WCCR and follow us on Twitter at SportsNight WCCR. This is Mike Tainer.
This is Mike Becka.
And this is Steve Podraza signing off. And as always, boiler up.
You know me well. I've seen you, little Stephen and Joanna around the back of my hotel. Oh yeah. Someone said she was asking after me, but I know you best as a blagger. I said, tell me your name, is it sweet? She said, my boy is Dagger.